Ladies and gentlemen, imagine a ship on a stormy sea, battered by waves but refusing to sink. That ship is you, and the storms are life's trials. What keeps it afloat is not the sea's mercy, but the strength of its design and the will of its captain. Today I ask you, will you captain your ship with calm and purpose, or will you let the storm dictate your course? Calmness, my dear friends, is not the absence of chaos, it is the clarity amidst it. It is the stillness of the eye in a hurricane, the unyielding strength in a tumultuous world. Life will test you, it must. Adversity is the sculptor of character. Without its chisel, we would remain shapeless, unformed. But here lies the secret: the storm does not control your response. That power is yours and yours alone. Positivity is not naive optimism. It is the courage to stand tall and say, "This moment, however dark, will not define me. I will define it." It is finding the light, even if it is but a flicker, and nurturing it until it becomes a roaring flame. When you wake each morning, greet the day with gratitude, not for perfection, but for potential. The rising sun is a promise that you have another chance to rewrite your story. Choose to see beauty in the mundane, to find meaning in the challenges, and to cherish the people who make your heart lighter. And when the voices of doubt rise like a chorus, listen closely. Among them is a gentler voice, often drowned out but always present, the voice of your soul. It reminds you that you are enough, that the battles you fight today will become the strength you carry tomorrow. Nurture that voice. Let it be louder than fear, bolder than despair. Remember, calmness is contagious. Positivity, magnetic. When you embody these qualities, you do not merely uplift yourself, you elevate everyone around you. Your presence becomes a refuge, your words a balm. So I implore you, take a breath when the world demands a reaction. Find stillness when chaos surrounds you. And above all, let your life be a testament to resilience, grace, and the unyielding power of a heart determined to find light, no matter how deep the shadow. Mastering your inner voice is an art, a process of profound self-awareness and deliberate transformation. The inner voice, that constant dialogue running through your mind, has a remarkable influence on how you perceive yourself and the world around you. It can be your greatest ally or your fiercest critic, shaping your thoughts, emotions, and actions in ways you may not even realize. To stay calm and positive in life, you must learn to harness this internal dialogue, transforming it from a force of doubt and negativity into a wellspring of encouragement and resilience. The first step in mastering your inner voice is recognizing it. For many of us, the voice is so ingrained in our daily experience that we mistake it for an unchangeable part of who we are. But it is not. That voice is merely a reflection of patterns, beliefs, and experiences that have taken root in your mind over time. If it leans toward criticism or negativity, it's often because it reflects fears, insecurities, or the echoes of past failures and external judgments. However, these narratives are not permanent truths. They are stories you have the power to rewrite. To begin this transformation, pay attention to what your inner voice is saying. Observe it without judgment, as if you are listening to a friend. When you catch yourself thinking, "I'm not good enough," or "I always mess things up," pause and ask yourself if this belief is rooted in fact or merely a conditioned response. Often you'll find it's the latter, a habit of thought rather than an absolute reality. Awareness is the first step to change, for you cannot shift what you do not notice. Once you've identified negative or limiting patterns in your inner dialogue, challenge them. Replace self-criticism with self-compassion. If your inner voice says, "You'll fail at this," counter it with, "I may not succeed immediately, but every attempt brings me closer to growth and understanding." Speak to yourself as you would a close friend or loved one, someone whose happiness and well-being you deeply care about. This shift from harshness to kindness may feel unfamiliar at first, but with time it can become a natural and empowering habit. Another powerful technique is reframing. When your inner voice presents you with a problem or setback, deliberately look for an opportunity within it. For example, if you're thinking, "I'll never get this right," reframe it as, "This is a challenge that will help me grow stronger and more capable." This doesn't mean ignoring difficulties or pretending everything is perfect. It means choosing to see setbacks as stepping stones rather than dead ends. Affirmations are a valuable tool in reshaping your inner voice. These are not hollow platitudes, but meaningful statements that align with the person you aspire to be. Create affirmations that resonate deeply, such as "I am capable and resilient," or "Every day I become more confident and calm." Repeat them daily, especially during moments of doubt or stress. Over time, these positive reinforcements will begin to replace the old, negative patterns in your mind. The company you keep can also influence your inner voice. Surround yourself with people who inspire and uplift you. Their words, attitudes, and energy can reinforce positive narratives within you, helping you build a supportive internal dialogue. Conversely, limit exposure to toxic influences that feed self-doubt or negativity. Remember, your environment plays a significant role in shaping your thoughts and feelings. Finally, practice patience with yourself. Mastering your inner voice is not a quick fix, but a lifelong journey. There will be moments when old patterns resurface, and that's okay. Progress is not about perfection, it's about persistence. Each time you consciously choose a kind, compassionate, and constructive thought over a critical or harmful one, you are strengthening your ability to stay calm and positive in the face of life's challenges. Embracing the art of presence is about finding the profound beauty and peace in the here and now, a practice that requires both intention and patience. In a world filled with distractions and constant demands, the present moment often feels elusive, slipping away as we dwell on the past or worry about the future. Yet, learning to be fully present is a transformative skill, one that anchors us in reality, fosters calmness, and infuses life with a sense of purpose and clarity. To live in the present moment, we must first recognize how often we are not truly here. Think about how frequently your mind wanders, replaying past conversations, regretting decisions, or anticipating challenges that may never come. This mental noise clouds your awareness and diminishes your ability to engage with what is unfolding right now. Presence begins with noticing this tendency without judgment. It's not about suppressing these thoughts, but gently guiding your focus back to where you are, what you're doing, and who you're with. One of the most effective ways to cultivate presence is through mindfulness, the practice of consciously observing your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings. Start small, focus on your breath as it flows in and out, a natural rhythm that always exists in the now. Pay attention to the sensations in your body, the sounds around you, or the texture of an object in your hand. This practice of anchoring yourself in sensory experiences helps draw your attention away from distractions and into the present. Presence also requires a shift in perspective, a willingness to let go of the need to control or predict. Often, our inability to stay present stems from an obsession with outcomes. We worry about how things will turn out, what others will think, or whether we'll succeed. But the truth is, the future is shaped by what we do now. Focusing on this moment allows you to give your best effort without the burden of what-ifs and should-haves. When you release the need to know or control everything, you create space for clarity and calm. Cultivating presence means embracing imperfection and uncertainty. Life is not a series of perfectly orchestrated events, it's a tapestry woven with joy, sorrow, success, and failure. Trying to escape discomfort by escaping the moment only prolongs our suffering. Instead, acknowledge your feelings as they arise, whether they are pleasant or difficult, and accept them as part of the human experience. When you allow yourself to feel fully, without resistance, you develop resilience and a deeper connection to yourself. Another important aspect of presence is connection with yourself, others, and the world around you. When you are present, you listen more deeply, respond more authentically, and notice details you might otherwise overlook. Whether it's sharing a meal with a loved one, watching a sunset, or simply sitting in silence, being fully engaged in the moment enhances the quality of your interactions and experiences. These moments, however fleeting, are the building blocks of a life well lived. Technology often pulls us away from presence, luring us into endless streams of information and distraction. While these tools have their place, they can rob us of meaningful moments if left unchecked. Set boundaries for yourself, turn off notifications, take regular breaks from screens, and dedicate time to activities that ground you in the physical world. Whether it's walking in nature, practicing a hobby, or simply sitting in stillness, these moments of intentional disconnection help you reconnect with the present. Learning to live in the moment also involves gratitude. When you're present, you're more attuned to the blessings around you, the laughter of a friend, the warmth of the sun on your skin, the taste of a favorite meal. Gratitude deepens your appreciation for these small but significant moments, reminding you that joy isn't found in grand gestures or distant goals, but in the simple act of being alive. The journey to presence is not about perfection, it's about practice. Each time you bring your attention back to the now, you are training your mind to be more focused, your heart to be more open, and your spirit to be more at peace. It's a process of returning to yourself and discovering that this moment, imperfect and fleeting as it may be, holds everything you need. Redefining adversity is an essential step in cultivating resilience and maintaining a positive outlook on life. Challenges, hardships, and setbacks are inevitable. They are woven into the fabric of human existence. However, how we perceive and respond to adversity determines whether it becomes a stumbling block or a stepping stone. The key lies in changing the narrative around difficulty, seeing it not as an end, but as a means to growth, strength, and self-discovery. Adversity often feels overwhelming because it disrupts our expectations, plans, and sense of control. It presents itself as an unwelcome intruder, shaking the foundations of our comfort zones and forcing us to confront the unknown. Yet, within every challenge lies an opportunity for transformation. To redefine adversity, we must first acknowledge that struggle is not synonymous with failure. It is a natural and necessary part of life. Without it, there would be no growth, no progress, and no deep appreciation for the moments of peace and joy that life offers. The first step in shifting your perspective on adversity is to view it as a teacher. Each challenge carries a lesson, though it may not be immediately apparent. Whether it teaches patience, resilience, creativity, or empathy, adversity has a way of illuminating aspects of ourselves that we might otherwise overlook. For example, facing a difficult situation can reveal strengths you didn't know you had, or highlight areas where growth is needed. By approaching challenges with curiosity rather than fear, you open yourself to the possibility of learning and evolving. Another crucial aspect of redefining adversity is reframing your mindset. When difficulties arise, it's easy to fall into the trap of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" However, this question often leads to self-pity and a sense of helplessness. Instead, ask, "What can I learn from this?" or "How can I grow through this experience?" This subtle shift in perspective transforms you from a passive victim of circumstances into an active participant in your journey. It empowers you to take ownership of your response and seek solutions, even in the face of uncertainty. Resilience, the ability to bounce back from adversity, is not something you are born with. It is something you cultivate over time. Every time you face a challenge and persevere, you build your capacity for resilience. It's like strengthening a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. Resilience doesn't mean avoiding pain or pretending that everything is fine. It means acknowledging your struggles, processing your emotions, and continuing to move forward with determination and hope. A powerful tool in redefining adversity is gratitude. While it may seem counterintuitive to feel grateful during difficult times, focusing on the positives, however small, can shift your perspective. Gratitude doesn't negate the pain of adversity, but it reminds you that even in the darkest moments, there are sources of light. It could be the support of a friend, the lesson learned through hardship, or simply the strength you've discovered within yourself. Gratitude helps you see that challenges are not just disruptions, they can also be gifts in disguise. It's also important to recognize that adversity often leads to connection. Shared struggles have a way of bringing people together, fostering empathy, understanding, and solidarity. When you face adversity, you gain a deeper appreciation for the human experience and a greater capacity to support others in their times of need. These connections enrich your life and remind you that you are never truly alone in your journey. Finally, redefining adversity involves letting go of the need for perfection. Life is not a straight path, but a winding road filled with detours and obstacles. Perfection is an illusion, and the pursuit of it often leads to frustration and disappointment. Instead of striving for a flawless existence, embrace the imperfections and challenges as opportunities to grow and thrive. Adversity is not a sign that you are failing, it is a sign that you are living, learning, and becoming stronger with each step. By seeing adversity as a catalyst for growth, rather than a barrier, you free yourself from the fear of failure and the weight of unrealistic expectations. You begin to understand that challenges are not here to break you, but to build you into a more resilient, compassionate, and empowered version of yourself. Every setback becomes a chance to rise, every hardship an opportunity to shine, and every obstacle a reminder of your incredible capacity to overcome. Surrounding yourself with light is about curating an environment both external and internal that uplifts your spirit, nourishes your soul, and reinforces positivity in your life. Life is filled with influences, from the people we interact with to the spaces we occupy and the habits we maintain. Each of these factors has the power to shape our mood, mindset, and overall sense of well-being. To stay calm and positive, it is essential to consciously choose influences that bring light into your life, rather than drain or diminish it. The people you allow into your life play a significant role in determining your emotional landscape. Relationships are like mirrors; they reflect back the energy they bring into your world. Positive, supportive, and encouraging individuals inspire you to be your best self, providing a foundation of strength during challenging times. On the other hand, toxic or negative relationships can weigh heavily on your spirit, pulling you into patterns of doubt, fear, or frustration. Take a close look at the company you keep and ask yourself whether they contribute to your light or extinguish it. Prioritize those who bring kindness, empathy, and genuine care into your life, and don't be afraid to distance yourself from negativity. This is not about judgment, it's about protecting your peace. Creating an uplifting environment extends beyond relationships to the physical spaces you inhabit. Your surroundings influence your energy, productivity, and emotional state more than you may realize. A cluttered, disorganized space can create a sense of chaos and overwhelm, while a clean, inviting, and aesthetically pleasing environment fosters calm and clarity. Simple changes, such as letting in natural light, adding touches of nature like plants or flowers, and incorporating meaningful objects or artwork, can transform a space into a sanctuary. A nurturing environment supports your mental well-being and serves as a constant reminder of the light you seek to cultivate. Your habits and routines also contribute to the light in your life. The way you spend your time reflects your priorities and shapes your energy. Positive habits such as exercise, meditation, journaling, or pursuing a hobby bring joy, fulfillment, and a sense of purpose. On the other hand, habits that drain your energy, such as excessive screen time, procrastination, or neglecting self-care, can lead to feelings of stagnation or negativity. Evaluate your daily routines and identify areas where you can make small changes to align your actions with the kind of life you want to create. Remember, consistency is key. Even small, positive habits practiced regularly can have a profound impact over time. It is equally important to cultivate light within yourself. Your thoughts, beliefs, and self-talk form the foundation of your inner world. A positive inner dialogue acts as a source of strength, enabling you to navigate challenges with grace and confidence. Be mindful of how you speak to yourself. Replace harsh criticism with compassion, doubt with encouragement, and fear with faith in your ability to overcome. This inner light becomes a wellspring of calm and positivity that radiates outward, influencing not only your own life but also the lives of those around you. The media and content you consume also shape your mindset and energy. Just as nourishing food fuels your body, nourishing content fuels your mind and spirit. Choose books, films, music, and other forms of media that inspire, uplift, and expand your perspective. Limit exposure to content that triggers anxiety, anger, or sadness, especially when it offers little value or resolution. Surrounding yourself with inspiring stories, empowering ideas, and uplifting messages reinforces your commitment to staying calm and positive. Lastly, remember the power of gratitude and generosity in bringing light into your life. When you focus on the blessings you have, no matter how small, you shift your attention away from lack or negativity and toward abundance. Expressing gratitude, whether through journaling, prayer, or simply acknowledging moments of joy, fills your heart with warmth and appreciation. Similarly, acts of kindness, whether a smile, a kind word, or a thoughtful gesture, create ripples of positivity that not only brighten someone else's day, but also reflect light back into your own life. Surrounding yourself with light is not just about avoiding darkness, it's about actively choosing the influences, habits, and perspectives that illuminate your path and nurture your spirit. It is a deliberate, ongoing process that requires self-awareness and intention, but the rewards are profound. By filling your life with light, you create a foundation of calm and positivity that sustains you through life's inevitable challenges. Cultivating gratitude is one of the most transformative practices you can adopt to bring calmness and positivity into your life. Gratitude is not simply an act of politeness or a response to favorable circumstances, it is a mindset, a deliberate way of perceiving and engaging with the world. It shifts your focus from what is lacking to what is abundant, from complaints to appreciation, and from fear to love. The power of gratitude lies in its ability to change not just how you feel, but also how you think, respond, and live. At its core, gratitude is about presence and awareness. It invites you to pause and acknowledge the blessings that already exist in your life, no matter how small or fleeting they may seem. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to take these blessings for granted: a kind word, a moment of quiet, the beauty of nature, or even the simple act of breathing. Gratitude is the antidote to this oversight. By bringing your attention to these gifts, you ground yourself in the present moment and cultivate a sense of fulfillment that transcends external circumstances. Practicing gratitude doesn't require dramatic gestures, it begins with noticing. Start your day by reflecting on 3 things you are grateful for. They can be as grand as a life-changing opportunity or as simple as the warmth of your morning coffee. This practice sets a positive tone for your day, reminding you of the abundance in your life before challenges or stress take hold. Similarly, end your day by recounting moments that brought joy, peace, or connection. These reflections not only reinforce positivity, but also train your mind to seek out the good in every situation. Gratitude has a unique ability to reframe challenges and hardships. It doesn't mean denying pain or pretending that difficulties don't exist. Instead, it means finding meaning and growth within them. When you face adversity, gratitude allows you to focus on the lessons it brings rather than just the discomfort it causes. Perhaps a setback teaches resilience, a loss deepens your appreciation for what remains, or a difficult conversation strengthens a relationship. Gratitude transforms obstacles into opportunities for growth, helping you navigate life's inevitable ups and downs with greater strength and clarity. Another powerful aspect of gratitude is its impact on relationships. Expressing gratitude to others deepens connections, fosters mutual respect, and strengthens bonds. A heartfelt thank you can transform an ordinary interaction into a moment of genuine connection. Take the time to acknowledge and appreciate the people who support, inspire, or simply share life's moments with you. Write a note, send a message, or speak your gratitude aloud. These acts of recognition not only uplift others but also enhance your own sense of community and belonging. Gratitude also serves as a counterbalance to negative emotions like envy, anger, and frustration. When you focus on what you have rather than what you lack, the grip of comparison and dissatisfaction weakens. Gratitude doesn't erase challenges or struggles, but it provides a lens through which you can see beyond them. It shifts your perspective from scarcity to abundance, from "I don't have enough" to "I have so much." This shift creates a sense of contentment that is not dependent on external achievements or possessions, but rooted in an internal sense of appreciation. Incorporating gratitude into your daily routine requires consistency and intention. One effective method is maintaining a gratitude journal. Write down 3 to 5 things you are grateful for each day, no matter how small or significant. Over time, this practice rewires your brain to focus on the positive, making gratitude a natural and effortless part of your mindset. Alternatively, engage in moments of quiet reflection, offering thanks for the people, experiences, and opportunities that enrich your life. Gratitude is also closely tied to generosity. When you recognize the abundance in your own life, you are more inclined to share it with others. Acts of kindness, giving, and service become expressions of your gratitude, creating a ripple effect of positivity that extends beyond yourself. Whether it's volunteering, lending a helping hand, or simply offering a smile, these acts not only brighten someone else's day, but also reinforce your own sense of gratitude and fulfillment. Ultimately, cultivating gratitude is about choosing to see life through a lens of abundance and appreciation. It is a practice that requires patience and persistence, especially in challenging times, but its impact is profound. Gratitude grounds you in the present, strengthens your relationships, and transforms your perspective, allowing you to find joy, peace, and positivity in every corner of your life. Practicing self-compassion is a transformative act of kindness toward yourself, a gentle acknowledgement that you are human, imperfect, and deserving of the same care and understanding you would readily extend to others. In a world that often emphasizes perfection, achievement, and comparison, self-compassion offers a much-needed sanctuary, a space where you can embrace your flaws, mistakes, and vulnerabilities without judgment or harsh criticism. It is not about self-pity or indulgence, it is about fostering a relationship with yourself that is rooted in empathy, patience, and unconditional acceptance. Self-compassion begins with self-awareness, the ability to recognize when you are experiencing pain, failure, or difficulty. Too often, we dismiss or suppress our struggles, fearing that acknowledging them makes us weak or incapable. Yet ignoring these feelings only amplifies their impact, creating a cycle of self-doubt and negativity. Practicing self-compassion means giving yourself permission to feel, to honor your emotions, and accept them as valid parts of your experience. This doesn't mean wallowing in despair, but rather facing your challenges with honesty and courage. When faced with setbacks or mistakes, the inner critic often emerges, filling your mind with harsh judgments and self-reproach. Why did I do that? I should have known better. I'm not good enough. These thoughts can be relentless, eroding your confidence and peace of mind. Self-compassion invites you to replace this inner critic with a compassionate inner voice, one that acknowledges your humanity and encourages growth. Instead of saying, I'm a failure, you might say, I made a mistake, but I'm learning and growing from this experience. This shift in language is powerful, turning moments of difficulty into opportunities for self-discovery and resilience. Self-compassion also involves treating yourself with the same kindness you would extend to a dear friend. Imagine your closest friend coming to you after a failure or during a moment of pain. Would you berate them or dismiss their feelings? Of course not. You would listen, offer support, and remind them of their worth and potential. Now imagine offering that same response to yourself. Speak to yourself with gentleness, reassure yourself with encouragement, and give yourself the grace to be imperfect. This practice may feel unfamiliar at first, especially if you've spent years being self-critical, but over time it can become a natural and healing habit. Another vital aspect of self-compassion is recognizing that struggle is a shared human experience. It's easy to feel isolated in your difficulties, believing that everyone else has it together while you are somehow falling short. But the truth is, everyone faces challenges, failures, and insecurities. This shared vulnerability is what connects us as human beings. When you acknowledge that you are not alone in your struggles, you can approach them with greater understanding and less shame. Self-compassion allows you to see yourself not as broken or deficient, but as part of a greater whole, a person navigating the complexities of life, just like everyone else. Practicing self-compassion also means setting boundaries and prioritizing self-care. Taking time to rest, recharge, and nurture your well-being is not selfish, it is essential. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Whether it's taking a break when you're overwhelmed, seeking support when you need it, or simply allowing yourself moments of joy and relaxation, self-care is a fundamental expression of self-compassion. It sends a powerful message to yourself that you are worth the time and effort it takes to feel whole and balanced. Self-compassion is particularly important in times of failure or perceived inadequacy. Society often equates success with worth, creating immense pressure to excel and achieve. When you fall short of these expectations, it's easy to spiral into self-doubt or despair. Self-compassion reminds you that your worth is not determined by your accomplishments but by your inherent value as a person. Failure is not a reflection of who you are, it is a natural part of growth. Each misstep is an opportunity to learn, adapt, and strengthen your resolve. By embracing this perspective, you can face challenges with greater confidence and resilience. Lastly, self-compassion fosters a sense of peace and acceptance that transcends external circumstances. Life will always present obstacles, uncertainties, and moments of pain. While you cannot control everything that happens, you can control how you respond to yourself in those moments. Self-compassion provides a steady foundation, a reminder that you are enough, just as you are. It allows you to navigate life with a sense of calm and positivity, knowing that you have the inner resources to face whatever comes your way. In practicing self-compassion, you create a space of safety and care within yourself, a sanctuary that supports you through life's ups and downs. It is not a sign of weakness, but a profound act of strength, a choice to honor your worth, embrace your imperfections, and treat yourself with the kindness and understanding you truly deserve. Living in the present moment is one of the most profound yet challenging practices to cultivate. In a world where distractions abound, where worries about the future and regrets about the past often dominate our thoughts, anchoring yourself in the here and now can feel elusive. Yet, it is within the present moment that life truly unfolds. The power of the present lies in its ability to ground us, bring clarity, and allow us to experience the fullness of life. Embracing the present moment is not just a philosophical ideal, it is a practical approach to living with calmness, positivity, and a sense of purpose. The present moment is all we truly have. The past, with its memories and lessons, is unchangeable. The future, with its uncertainties and possibilities, remains unwritten. Yet, our minds are often pulled in both directions, robbing us of the ability to fully engage with what is happening right now. Living in the present moment means freeing yourself from the chains of rumination and worry. It is about acknowledging the past, planning for the future, but choosing to invest your energy and attention in the now, where life actually happens. One of the keys to living in the present moment is mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of bringing your full awareness to the here and now, observing your thoughts, emotions, and surroundings without judgment. It is not about silencing the mind or forcing yourself to feel a certain way, but about noticing what is, with curiosity and acceptance. Mindfulness can be practiced in countless ways, from focused breathing and meditation to simply paying attention to your daily activities. Whether you're sipping a cup of tea, walking in nature, or having a conversation, mindfulness invites you to engage fully, savoring each moment as it comes. A significant barrier to living in the present is the habit of multitasking. We often pride ourselves on being busy, juggling multiple responsibilities, and striving to achieve more in less time. However, multitasking fragments our attention, making it difficult to truly connect with any one task or experience. Living in the present means slowing down and giving your full attention to what you are doing, even if it's something as mundane as washing dishes or tying your shoes. When you bring presence to these moments, they transform from routine tasks into opportunities for mindfulness and appreciation. Another powerful aspect of living in the present is letting go of judgment and expectations. We often carry preconceived notions about how things should be, which can cloud our ability to accept and appreciate what is. The present moment is rarely perfect, but it is always real. By releasing the need for it to conform to your expectations, you open yourself to experiencing life as it is: messy, unpredictable, and beautiful. This acceptance creates a sense of peace and allows you to respond to challenges with clarity and grace rather than resistance or frustration. Living in the present also means fostering gratitude for the moments you are experiencing right now. When you focus on what is good and abundant in your life at this very moment, you cultivate a mindset of positivity and contentment. This doesn't mean ignoring hardships or pretending that everything is perfect. Rather, it means finding the beauty and joy in small, often overlooked moments: a smile, a kind gesture, a breath of fresh air. Gratitude grounds you in the present and reminds you of the richness that exists within it. The practice of living in the present extends to relationships as well. When you give someone your full attention, listening without distraction or preoccupation, you create deeper connections and foster understanding. Presence in relationships is a gift not just to others but to yourself. It allows you to experience the joy of authentic connection, free from the noise of past grievances or future anxieties. Fear of the unknown is another factor that pulls us away from the present. Worrying about what might happen tomorrow can create a cycle of anxiety that prevents you from enjoying today. Living in the present doesn't mean ignoring the future, it means trusting that you have the strength and resources to face it when it comes. By focusing on what you can do now, rather than what might go wrong later, you empower yourself to take meaningful action while staying grounded in the moment. Finally, living in the present moment requires patience and practice. It is not something you achieve once and for all, but a continuous choice to return to the now again and again. Distractions, worries, and regrets will arise. It's part of being human. The practice lies in gently guiding your attention back to the present, without self-judgment, and beginning anew. Over time, this habit becomes second nature, and the rewards are profound. When you embrace the present moment, you discover a sense of calm and clarity that transcends the chaos of daily life. You become more attuned to your experiences, more connected to yourself and others, and more resilient in the face of challenges. The present moment is not just a point in time, it is the space where your life unfolds, where joy and peace reside, and where you have the power to create meaning and purpose. By living in the present, you unlock the fullness of life and the freedom to truly be. In the grand tapestry of life, the threads of calmness and positivity are not handed to us, they are woven with intention, resilience, and grace. To stay calm and positive is not to avoid life's storms, but to find peace within them. It is about embracing the power of perspective, surrounding yourself with light, and nurturing gratitude for the blessings that are already yours. It is about showing yourself compassion when you stumble and finding strength in the present moment, where life unfolds with its raw beauty and limitless potential. Remember, the journey to calmness and positivity is not a destination but a practice, a daily commitment to choose light over darkness, growth over stagnation, and love over fear. You hold the power to transform challenges into opportunities, to see beauty in imperfection, and to create a life imbued with purpose and joy. By living intentionally, aligning your thoughts and actions with your highest values, you become not only a beacon of light for yourself, but also for those around you. So, let us embrace this journey with open hearts and steadfast minds. Let us rise above the noise of the world, reconnect with what truly matters, and shine our inner light brightly. The calm and positive life you seek is not somewhere out there, it is within you, waiting to be nurtured, cultivated, and shared. Go forth with courage, and may your journey be one of peace, fulfillment, and unshakable positivity. Thank you.